The city of Dallas, Texas. The location for the 76ers. The heart and soul of this team. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons will pull out all the stops, trying to bring their team a win as they gear up for the action at American Airlines Center. Sixers, Mavs. We'll be right back for the tip. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Actually out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Dwight Powell is out there with Porzingis, and it's Burke in at the point. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Now Curry, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Embiid, no good. And here we go, fast break. Burke's got it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Mavericks, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
Here's Simmons. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Pass to Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And the first one at the line is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Hardaway for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long distance look right there.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, it doesn't always have to be a thing of beauty, but when you can get a win in a game like that, that's really all you care about.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And Doncic, here we go.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
First free throw is good.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Embiid trying to break loose, and it's in there.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now here's Porzingis. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Lakers. Powell, the pass to Burke. And stolen by Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots offline with his 3.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry finds Harris. Now Embiid. Back to Harris. Tries again. Here's Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 35 points last game out. Pass to Porzingis. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. Outside, Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Outside, Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Curry. To the left wing. And there it is for him.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Now, here's Doncic. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Maxey. Right wing. Embiid against Porzingis. Embiid, no good. Mavericks leading by 7. It's Hardaway with the drive.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
That one misses. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing here by 8. Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. And the pass to Harris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at the Mavericks. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
It just feels like they're sputtering right now. Every time you think they've turned the corner, they really haven't.
Here's Cauley Stein and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. Milton kicks to Drummond.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
No good on that one.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And he's good on the second.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And taking a look here at some stats for Joel Embiid. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 22 points per, 15 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
Here's Milton following the score by Dallas. Back to Embiid. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Kleba after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Fourth, the 76ers.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleba grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleba texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. This one for 3. They get it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Dallas leading by 5. Runs in the pass to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Both free throws good from Doncic.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Green against Doncic. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good from Clark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 7. The 76ers shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Here's Green, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleba. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic outside. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Back to Doncic. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. And so here is Philadelphia. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the 4th. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. The drive by Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Pass to Brunson for 3. They get it again. Here's Cauley Stein over Clark. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 76ers trailing. Here's Green. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Thibault. Drummond up top. No one near him. Can't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
And it's tied up with that one. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Green against Doncic. The pass to Brunson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Drummond. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And he recovers it. A second chance effort.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
No good from Clark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Milton. He had 13 points in the win against Boston. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Back to Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Drummond. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. And it's Doncic missing. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively, right there playing solid D.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, share your story with everybody. And so it kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Drummond. Harris is out there with Clark. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. Here's Curry, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And the rejection by Marjanovic. 8 feet away. Now here's Burke, defended by Thibault. Hardaway for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Matisse Thybulle. The 76ers trail by 5. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Harris. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Burke. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Thompson with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Down low and stolen by Drummond.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Brunson, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The 76ers trail by 9. Now, here's Maxey. They grab their own miss. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
And here is Burke. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And so he hits both. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Burke, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Simmons. Curry with a wide open look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Mavericks leading by 4. Burke with it to the middle for Zingis. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 4 assists in the game. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Simmons passes to Maxey. Embiid against Porzingis. Clock at 6. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Curry with it. Hardaway picks him up. Curry's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Burke. Offensive rebound. Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers trail by 7. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Burke the pass to Powell. Burke looking over the floor. Goes back up. And Porzingis with the lay-in. 16 points for him.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Harris outside. The pass to Maxey. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Got a piece of it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks. Rises up and sends it back.
Outside, Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. The 76ers trail by 7. Passes it to Maxey. It's tipped. Curry against Porzingis. Burke kicks to Kleba. Hardaway from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Here's Milton. Porzingis with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Great D that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Dallas shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Here's Burke. Porzingis trying to get free. Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Here's Doncic. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Kleba. Misses the layup. And now Philadelphia on the break. Up it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ben Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Burke finds Kleba. Inside, Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porzingis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Milton's shot is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Dallas shooting about 42% so far. Now here's Burke. Here's Finney-Smith. Embiid with the steal. Milton in the corner. Another three for Philadelphia.
Timeout. Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And so it's Dallas with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Shot clock at 6. Brunson kicks to Doncic. That three off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
All free throws good from Doncic. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. With the hook shot. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Doncic against Green. Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, he may be a shooting guard by name, but he is every bit the distributor that some of the league's top point guards are. And he's as unselfish a player as there is at the off-guard spot.
So he gets them both. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. Kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
.55 seconds left to play here in the half. Simmons against Cauley-Stein. To the paint. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Over Milton. Misses off the left iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Marjanovic against Drummond. And it's Thibault in the corner. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. 76ers lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the win, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He ended up with 15 points, and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays the three, he worries too much about setting up others. I want him to focus on finishing plays, dominate the ball. And
yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage when he's up there. Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The 76ers leading by 9. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Powell. And it's Burke in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here is Harris. Powell with the steal. A pass to Porzingis.
What you love is how complete a player Kristaps Porzingis is. There is a variety of ways with which he can score it.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And he makes both free throws. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Philadelphia has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Maxey passes to Embiid. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
And here are the 76ers now, leading by 5. Now, here's Maxey. Burke covering. On the wing, Harris. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17. And here's the fast break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Doncic against Curry. Another shot. Powell. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's Maxey. He has 7 to the inside. Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Doncic throws it down.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia leading by 3. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Harris drives in. And it's good. 2 points.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Doncic against Curry. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Offensive rebound.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Powell. No good from Simmons.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That one goes in. Now just a 1-76ers lead.
Well, I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Now here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Harris inside the line. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harris has got 6. And it's Burke with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Porzingis. And here is Powell. Pass to Burke. Clock at 6. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Burke, the pass to Porzingis. Embiid with the steal. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Simmons following the score by Dallas. Harris finds Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Clark, he's checked in for Simmons. Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. And the pass to Kleba. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Curry kicks to Harris. Doncic against Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Curry.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Hardaway against Clark. Clock at 4. Kleba, the pass to Powell. Doncic. And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got 23 points.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Thybulle kicks to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Curry. Philadelphia with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Drummond. He's got 15. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Thybulle can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic passes to Kleba. Now here's Brunson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside, Green. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Doncic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Thybulle. Drummond trying to get himself free, and that one's good. Thybulle's got his second bucket of the night. Dallas shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
76ers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Thybulle. Doncic against Embiid, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Brunson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Thibault. Tries again. It's tipped. Hardaway finds Brunson. Out to Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Offensive rebound. Here's the three. No good that time. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's Hardaway with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, it's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Doncic. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in for Clark. Hardaway hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The 76ers leading. Now, here's Maxi. He's got 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Brunson with it. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pass to Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 16 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Thibault. Goes up to the stripe. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hardaway. .135 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Embiid. Passes it to Maxi. From outside, off the mark.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Cauley-Stein with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Cauley-Stein's got it all tied up now for the Mavs. .103 left in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's the break. Here's Finney-Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Knocks it loose. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10 for the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. So both teams making some changes here. Second free throw, no good.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Harris drives in. He kicks to Drummond. And Simmons slams it in.
Intent on keeping that possession alive, Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 1. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Simmons in at the 4. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Porzingis, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the block. Brunson finds Porzingis, and that one good. Porzingis has got 24 points.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now, here's Maxey. Burke covering. Here's Harris. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here is Burke. Outside, Porzingis. The pass to Brunson. Nailed from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Maxey. Passes to Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Tips it up, and Drummond is right there. He's got 19.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Porzingis. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Harris. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And that one falls for Burke. The 76ers trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. Curry's shot is good.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. '76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Timeout called the 76ers. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Now here is Harris.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Curry with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders.
And the first one drops.
And every year, it seems to me, Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
He hits both from the stripe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris looking it over. Harris draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Just 3 to shoot. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
The pass to Powell. Over Curry. No problem on the jumper in close. Powell's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
It's Curry with the drive. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Powell. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers trail by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Drummond. Harris outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here's Burke. Simmons pulls it in. Pass to Maxey. Now Harris. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Dallas leading by 5. Now Burke to the middle. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Here's Maxey. Harris outside. Pass to Drummond. Powell with the steal. Doncic left side. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the score by Dallas. Got a hand on it. To the wing right side. Porzingis is doubled. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Burke, the pass to Doncic. Down low, and the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And there's the pass to Simmons. Shoots over Powell. Here's Drummond. Porzingis with the block. There's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Maxey. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Harris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's 13 points for Tobias Harris. Dallas leading by 11. Doncic passes to Burke. To the paint. Here's... Oh!
Don't tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
The 76ers shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Drummond passes to Harris. Outside Curry. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Here's Harris. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Doncic outside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Doncic after the made shot from Andre Drummond, and that one's good. Burke.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Dallas on defense. Harris outside.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
A 3 from Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight. The 76ers trail by 14. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And good that time. Harris has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Doncic with it. Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Mavericks leading by 11. And here is Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Harris. Outside for Simmons. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. The shot by Powell, no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Doncic kicks to Burke. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.